Here we go, guys, a homemade wreath tutorial. Let's get started. Christmas wreath. I had some extra pieces left over for an event and I didn't want them to go to waste. So I went ahead and went to Walmart and I bought this awesome wreath maker that already had some wires connected to it, which is pretty convenient. Although it's pretty easy. If you have the wreath yourself, the frame, all you got to do is connect some pipe cleaners or some floral wire and it's just as easy. But you would need some floral tape, some scissors. I have some little black zip ties, and I used, in this one I have little pieces of juniper and some berries and some pine cones, little accent pine cones that I had. So you're going to go in and you're going to start connecting them to your frame, tie them on. Use floral tape to secure them a little bit more. If they're a little too bushy, you can chop them up if the pieces are too big. But you're going to connect. I got a supervisor in this one. He's checking on me to make sure I'm doing good. Keep going around, keep connecting. Connect. All the way around. You have 2 layers, so do the outside first and then the inside. I wanted this one to be a little bit more airy, so I wasn't super specific on the same size of sprigs that I had. I just was connecting whatever pieces I had that kind of curved and worked well with the piece. Here's a bird's eye view of what I'm doing. Again, I'm going around. I'm trying to fluff out all the pieces so I'm not tying down and flattening all of them, but I want to make sure I have that sturdy stick to be able to connect it so it has a good solid grasp onto it. So again, going around, round, circle, connect. I made my supervisor go get me some creative juice so I could join into the festivities of Thanksgiving while I made my wreath. So cheers. Almost there, going in through the middle now. Same thing, connect, twirl, till we have it all on. Again, fluffing out the branches, making sure I'm not flattening anything by connecting the pieces that I want hanging out. Because again, I'm going for something a little bit more airy than flat and round. Finishing up my circle from the inside, now I'm going to go back and make sure I don't have any holes or gaps that need a little bit more fill to them to make them a little bit more voluminous and not so airy, because I do want a good thick wreath in the middle and then my airy natural pieces to fly out from there. And super speed, I'm filling, tightening. It's getting fluffier by the minute. We're getting there. All right, now that we got a good fluffy wreath, let's add in the accents. I put some berries in here to help match our living room Christmas tree that has some berry accents in it. These are awesome. I got them from my wholesaler. They are real. They are not the fake sprigs that you get from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, but I'm obsessed with them. They were kind of hard to work with. They fell apart very easily, but I was able to break the branches up enough to give me solid clusters. I like to work in odd numbers, so I like to do clusters of 3. So I think I ended up with this one. At the end, you'll see 4 clusters of berries with 3 pine cones paired to each one. But that part's coming up, so let's keep going. I'm connecting these berries by their thickest part of their branch onto the thickest part or the wire of the frame of the wreath, of the juniper or the wreath. So I'm going in with my little tiny black zip ties and doing that. Now with the pine cones, they actually have, I have glued little strings to them, like loops. And so I'm running a zip tie through all of them and connecting them to where I want and then placing them. And then I'll go in later and with a hot glue gun and make sure they're secured in the same spot I want. But I'm clustering them into 3 with the pairing of the berry cluster. So like I said, I like odd numbers. 3, 5, 1 always looks better than evens to me. It balances out and gives it a little bit more variety and dimension. All right, let's go in and let's glue this bad boy together. So we're putting these 3 pine cones with the cluster of berries, and I'm gluing the base. So I'm spreading glue all over the base of it and pushing and holding. And then I do the next one in like more of a triangle design just to kind of help accent the berry and make it pop. So I'm doing this in all 4 of my berry clusters to complete the project. Here's the final product hung on one of my doors. It's beautiful and it smells so good.